Okay, I am continuing this discussion. Um, I left off speaking about Terence McKenna and how he correlated a chart, a mathematical chart, coinciding with the I Ching. Um, let's see. He did a map of time, not a picture map, but like I said, a mathematical map, and it starts with the Qing Dynasty and ends at 2012 December 21st. Same thing as the Mayan calendar. You know, it's funny. You got two totally different civilizations that live in, you know, opposite sides of the world, one in China, one in Mexico, and it's like, how could they know? How could they even fathom, the same date, and I'll get further into that because there are other people in history that came up with the same date. So, but I will urge you to uh, take a look at the program I did and get even more information besides just looking it up on the net or even in the library because they have, you know, tons of information on this. You just got to know where to look and somebody has to like put it together. Um, okay, I'm going to move on to the Sibylline prophecy. This was a very long time ago. And let me pull that up so I can give you the website to go look at that also. Oh crap, it's not coming up for some reason. Okay, I'll get back to that. Uh, I'll move on to what I actually wrote down from the series that I watched. And in the Sibylline prophecy in book 4, you'll have 9 periods of 800 years each. The 10th generation begins 2008 AD, and that would be the last generation. And we're now going on the last generation. Now, what's written in book 4 is, and this is kind of weird because this is like written in very old language. Um, These things in the 10th generation shall come to pass. The earth shall be shaken by a great earthquake that throws many cities into the sea. There shall be war. Fire shall come flashing forth from the heavens, and many cities burn. Black ashes shall fill the great sky, then known to the anger of the gods. Now, I didn't edit any of this. This is exactly word for word what was written by the Sibylline prophecy. Um, and I'm also going to give you um, the the Yahoo, I mean not the Yahoo, the YouTube address of the person who has this showing on YouTube, and you can watch the program, and you could see the pictographs and how the Mayan calendar actually rotates and works, and get more detail if you want to go in and get more detail. But I just want to basically touch the basics of everything just to show you how everything correlates to this one day, which is really strange and odd because you've got civilizations that didn't even know one another, you know, all coming together on it with one date, and it's just it makes you wonder, it's just it makes you think, you know. Um, uh, Line. Okay, but that's not coming up either. All right, I will pull up that information and give you that address, the web address, as soon as I get it. Um, am gonna move now on to Mother Shipton. Now, as I said, Mother Shipton, we don't know if she was a fictional person or not, but I'm gonna give you that web address about her as well. See, because I want you to go and look at this stuff yourself. The funny thing about Mother Shipton was she never wrote down her prophecies. That's why we don't know if she was a fictional character or a real person. But what it is uh, years later, because it's saying she was born in England. She was an English soothsayer and prophetess. It says she has made dozens of unusually accurate predictions, including the Great Plague of London, the Spanish Armada, the Great Fire of London. There's no documented evidence from her that says she did this. What it is years later, um, a gentleman by the name of London Richard Head. No, excuse me. In London, Richard Head is his name, and in 1684, he came up with all these uh, post prophecies, not like a pre prophecy, not like something that happens, not like something that's spoken or thought of beforehand. It's the post prophecy means that it's already happened, but this person is claiming another person made these prophecies. Now, the funny thing is, some of those prophecies that he wrote down didn't happen, but then actually came true. Um, but I really can't find out too much information about Richard Head because I typed in his name in a lot of search browsers and nothing came up. But he is mentioned in the Ulursia South Hale, which is the information about Mother Shipton, and I will post that web address up for you to go look at. And plus, the information about the same thing I just spoke of is in the show Decoding the Past. You really should see it. It's really has a vast amount of information. That's where basically I got the idea to look up everything and come up with this discussion that I'm broadcasting now. um, okay. While it's not too long left before this recording stops, so I'm going to pause it here and then come out with a part 3 and continue on from there. So this part is done, and I'll come up with another part.